don't want the women with the BBLs, like the women that's not even in y'all league.
We don't want BBLs.
Do you think we are in a BBL epidemic right now?
I think we're on the deflation of it, because everyone's ass is getting deflated from the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Bing, bang, bing.
Today we're going to talk about Kim Kardashian's rumored butt reduction.
The trends that we're all talking about at our meetings is a little bit of a reversal of the BBL thing.
Taking some of these ass shots out.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jewel and hi, I'm so glad you found me. If this is the first time, kindly like this video, subscribe and comment if you guys have any video ideas you would want me to look into. Honestly, I have a lot to talk about. Like, there's just so much going on in this world, so like I'm very excited to speak. So if you have anything, just put it down there. And also I just want to thank you guys quickly for the love you've shown onto my channel. It really does mean the world to me. Moving on, today we are talking about the BBL reversal and we are exploring the journey back to natural beauty. The topic we're actually going to delve into today has been capturing the attention in the world of aesthetic. We're talking about the BBL reversal epidemic and how societal trends are reshaping the standards of beauty for women. This is a very important conversation, so let's just get started. Before I continue, I have two questions to ask you guys. The first question is the BBL epidemic phasing out? Do you think the BBL epidemic or the BBL era is coming to an end? And the second question is, do you think that the BBL reversals are following the ebbs and flows of aesthetic trends? Do you think BBL reversals are following the ebbs and flow of aesthetic trends? I would really love to know in the comment section because I just want to know you guys' thoughts on this matter. Thank you. So when it comes to the world of aesthetic, the world of aesthetic is very dynamic and ever evolving. What's considered beautiful now can just change over time. The world of aesthetic is mostly influenced by cultural shifts, by media and by fashion. And in recent years, we've actually witnessed a particular aesthetic trend that has left some individuals to reconsider their Brazilian butt lift, aka BBLs. Beauty standards are literally like fashion trends. They come and go, and we've noticed that the one coveted, covetous and voluminous buttocks that was popularized by celebrities and influencers are now facing a shift. As societal perception of beauty transforms, so does the desire for a more natural and subtle aesthetic. Currently, we are witnessing a very notable increase in individuals that are opting to reverse their BBLs because they want to align with the current aesthetic, which tends to favor a more modest and balanced appearance. And this shift also prompts us to explore the factors that contribute to this reversal movement. Before I go into today's topic, I want to talk a little bit about history. One thing you guys should know about me is that I do love history. I love to know how things started, where things started from. That is why I've put timestamps on this video. So if you think that the history of something is not going to be your cup of tea, you can click on another timestamp that you would want to listen to. Before we dive into the BBL reversal phenomenon, I just want to take a moment to just appreciate the diverse tapestry of beauty standards that has evolved over thousands of years. I'm talking about 3000 BC, 3000 before the birth of Christ. From the symmetrical faces of ancient Egypt to the plump, full-bodied trends of ancient Greece, beauty has always been a dynamic concept that has been shaped by culture, society, and time. Also, even ancient Chinese, then in ancient China, having small feet was a beauty trend that people even had to bind their feet so that they'll have a small feet. And if I was Chinese and if I were alive at that time, I would have been totally out of it because God did not bless me with small feet. And also the concept of feminine beauty has undergone substantial transformations throughout history. When it comes to feminine beauty, it has been molded by culture, societal and economic influences. It's very crucial to recognize the subjective nature of beauty standards, as these norms, they often fluctuate across diverse society and across several eras.
We're going to have a conversation about BBLs.
Did you know that BBL is considered one of the most dangerous cosmetic surgeries of all time?
The number one most deadly plastic surgery in America? BBL. Brazilian butt lift.
The governing group for cosmetic surgeons says butt lifts have the highest mortality rate of any cosmetic procedure.
It is such a tough surgery, Brazilian butt lift.
The reason the mortality rate is so high is threefold. Number one, there are a ton of large veins in the buttock. So these large veins then go to the heart, brain, lungs, and they can cause immediate death if fat is injected directly into those vessels.
Have you, by the way, researched BBLs since you've had this procedure and noticed how dangerous they are?
I have.
Have you heard of the other really bad complication you can get from BBLs?
No.
Death. Death. It's the most fatal operation in all of plastic surgery.
Wow.
So I got on my flight today, and everyone seated around me just had surgery. They didn't know each other. Remember, ladies, if you're getting a BBL, don't forget about the flight home. Pack something comfy for your knees.
For my girls who struggle with getting out the bed after a BBL, put a shower curtain underneath a sheet and chicks pads. Have someone slide you to the side and pull. Please don't travel right after you get a BBL. Listen to your doctors.
Fast forward to today, we find ourselves amidst the era of the Brazilian butt lift, the BBL. The BBL is a cosmetic procedure that gained immense popularity, especially on platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, basically social media platforms, and celebrities and influencers including the Kardashian, Black China, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. They've actually been open about their enhancements. Cardi B, she got ass shots, an underground ass shots that almost cost her her life. That just shows how far people are willing to go under the knife just to fit into societal standards. There is a YouTuber, this is trending, or it was trending yesterday. She said she was getting a Christian BBL, and I just saw like short form videos where she said she got a Christian BBL because she did not die on the table and she's recovering well, and she didn't want people to put pressure on her because she's a Christian.
This surgery that I had, a lot of people have had it and they did not wake up, but God woke me up, and it's been 6 weeks and I'm healing so well, and I have still not figured out how to tell God thank you. Like, even beyond the surgery, he still keeps me safe, sound, provided for, protected every day. Like, how can I even catch up to say thank you? Besides continuing to give him praise publicly, as much nonsense as I get back for it, I don't know any other way to say thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, I clicked on the video to watch, and the first thing I saw was like a Bible portion, and I just closed it back because I didn't want to be angry. I didn't want to get irritated, because what the is a Christian BBL? Like, what really is a Christian BBL? Somebody commented and was like, it's like a thief going to a store to steal, and because he was not being caught and he's a Christian, it's like, oh, I just became a Christian thief because God did not let them catch me. Literally, that is what is synonymous with. If you want to get a BBL and just shut up. Honestly, I am not against people who get BBLs at all. As far as I'm doing it for you, I'm not against people who get BBLs, but equating it to religion is where you have crossed the line. I'm sure 1, 2, 3, like 5 of you guys watching this have had the thought of getting a procedure done. I, for one, I have actually had that thought cross my mind, and I couldn't just like see myself laying on the table because of the risk involved, and because, again, I'm very, very scared of needle. I'm scared of injections. So, like, honestly, I know I have all these piercings, but those that know the struggle to get my body pierced, they actually know, like, piercing, tattoos, like, is usually a struggle. But then again, like, I don't, because of the risk involved, I think that's why I've actually not laid on the table. And also, I just want to be very 100% honest with you. I have like thought so many times, like a million times, about like getting my boobs reduced. My boobs are really not that big. Even when people say that, like, oh, your boobs are like the normal size, but to me, I feel they are big because they're just everywhere, especially when I'm on my cycle. But personally, I don't think that is going to be like my first resort. I think that will be like my last resort. Again, I suffer from severe body dysmorphia. Sometimes I love my boobs, sometimes I don't. So that is what I said is going to literally be the last resort. What I'm trying to say here is that almost everybody watching this, we've actually thought about getting some procedure done. But one thing I always push forward is, are you doing it for you, or are you doing it for the society? Are you doing it for the next person? Are you doing it for some likes on social media? And now we are experiencing a very surprising twist, and that is the rise of BBL reversal, which I would say started from the year 2023.
Do you think we are in a BBL epidemic right now?
I think we're on the deflation of it, because everyone's ass is getting deflated from the fucking thing.
Yeah, like I feel like some people are like getting rid of it.
Getting rid of it?
Yeah, like getting rid of their butts. For me personally, I've actually thought about it.
Thought about getting a BBL?
Yeah, I
mean, I feel like almost
because every girl that you see on the internet,
but you know, all
has
you
like
have
this
to do
perfect
is
body, like, and I'm just like, damn, like I'm looking at myself, like, you know, I feel like staying off the internet helps me be like, why am I comparing myself to that?
Today we're going to talk about Kim Kardashian's rumored butt reduction.
In today's digital age, influencers and celebrities actually do play a very pivotal role in shaping beauty standards. We have Kim Kardashian, who flaunts her hourglass shapes, and we have influencers that promote cosmetic procedures on apps like TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. And the pressure to conform to these trends can be very, very overwhelming. I don't know if you guys know Miss Our Fabulous. She was invited to Turkey to get a procedure done. I remember she advertised for the clinic and she got a BBL done, and when she got it done, she was bushed after. It really, really took a toll on her mental health. I remember I watched a vlog from her where she went to, was it the Dominican Republic, to see if she could reverse it or like work on it, but they could not do anything, and she's bushed till now. Even yesterday when I was researching this topic, I watched on BBC where a girl, she was told to advertise a particular clinic and she would get a reduced price in her cosmetic procedure. She did it and she regrets ever laying on that table to get the procedure done. That's why I'm asking, are you doing it for you or are you doing it for the next person? BBL used to be something that was very expensive, but now you could just get it anywhere. So now some influencers and celebrities like the Kardashian, Black China, Nicki Minaj, they've come out to reverse what they actually had. Kim Kardashian has not, I don't think she said anything about like her BBL reversal, but when it came to Black China, she did a whole documentary.
Everybody, so I'm at the doctor's office right now, and as y'all know, I've been changing my life and changing my ways. So one of the things that I feel like is going to take me to the next level is obviously taking some of these ass shots out. And by the way, ass shots and the BBL is totally different, and I'm going to tell you why. A BBL is when they use your own fat. Ass shots is silicone. So I just want all the ladies out there to know, do not get silicone shots, because you can get sick, you can die, have complications, and all this other crazy stuff. I haven't had any crazy complications since I got it. I got it when I was 19 years old. But now I'm moving here in life. So I want this out of my ass so I can grow.
One thing about Black China is prior to her getting a BBL, she has a picture of when she was, I think, 17 or 19 years, and she had a very big bum naturally. Got ass shot. She didn't get a BBL, she got ass shot. She came out to say how lucky she was that she did not have any complications. Also, Cardi B also got an underground ass shot that almost took her life. Nicki Minaj, on the other hand, she actually spoke about how last year when she went to the Met Gala, her boobs were just everywhere, and that was when she was like, see, I have to reduce my boobs. And the thing is, I don't know if because I know in Anaconda her boobs were not as big as that, so I don't know if it's due to the fact that she became a mom or if she had boob work done, but she reduced her boobs. And she also, in an interview with Vogue, she came and she was like that when she gave birth to her son, she could see herself so much in her son, and when she thought of who she was before, she was like, I looked perfect just the way I was. Like, why did I have to alter anything? And she said that it's because she was just struggling with being thin, and she didn't want to continue being thin. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people have come out to speak against plastic surgery and this procedure just to promote body positivity and natural beauty. And also, this also influences their followers to reconsider or to reverse previous aesthetic choices that they may have done in the past. Social media, on the other hand, plays a very pivotal role in shaping beauty standards. The relentless stream of images and videos on platforms like TikTok, especially Instagram, Snapchat, is actually created a very collective perception of what's in trend and what's out of trend. And as the pendulum swings towards a less exaggerated aesthetic, individuals who once embraced the fuller look of BBLs, big ass, big boobs, wide hips, now they are going for a more subtle look, which leads them to reverse their BBLs. The pressure to conform to certain body ideals or certain body trends, often perpetuated by influencers and celebrities, can lead to individuals to seek cosmetic procedures only to later regret their decision. Influencers and celebrities who often set the tones of these beauty trends, they are also adapting to changing the landscape. For example, fashion trends. Fashion trends, they have a very reciprocal relationship with beauty trends. And as the fashion industry leans more towards a minimalistic and timeless beauty or timeless styles, there is like a very parallel movement towards something that is very subtle in terms of aesthetic preferences, which also influences the decision to those who went under BBL. The impact of societal trends on mental health also cannot be overlooked. The pressure to conform to unrealistic beauty standards can lead to anxiety, depression, and also a distorted self-image. Like I said earlier, I actually do suffer from body dysmorphia, and it could be very, very bad sometimes. I don't want to go into details, but it could be very, very down, and those times I'm like, I literally want to tear my skin out of my body. I am literally so down. I hate myself. I would hate looking at the mirror. Like, it's like my body just disgusts me at that time. I don't think having body dysmorphia equates to hating yourself or not loving yourself, because baby girl, I love me. I love me so much. So the pressure to conform to unrealistic beauty standards can lead to anxiety, depression, and a distorted self-image. BBL reversals may be an attempt to reclaim a sense of authenticity and self-love. There are two ways about it, because some people are reversing their BBLs because they want to follow trends, while some people are reversing their BBLs because it no longer aligns with their personal values and beliefs. Understanding the psychology behind aesthetic trends is very crucial. Individuals may feel a sense of belonging and acceptance by conforming to the prevailing aesthetic, which in turn influences their decision to reverse procedures that no longer align with their current cultural narrative. The surge in BBL reversal procedures also underscores the importance of reevaluating societal expectations that surrounds beauty. It is also very crucial to recognize that trends, unfortunately, they come and go, but the impact of these procedures on an individual's mental mental and physical well-being can be very long-lasting. I was watching a video on TikTok where this doctor was basically talking about BBL reversal, and he said in terms of BBL reversal, the skin gets loose. So in some cases, you would have to maybe sew. It just depends on the extent at which you transferred fat to your bum. Some people, they are lucky, it just reduces, while some people, their skin sags.
All right, so can you reverse a BBL? The answer to that question is yes. You can reverse a BBL. Two things. One is that you would require some liposuction. That would get rid of most of the fat that has been injected. But then you also have to deal with the expansion of the skin because of the fat that's been put in there. And that might require some skin excision or a butt lift, depending on how large you went and or how much weight you put on after you BBL.
I was watching a video where the girl had BBL reversal and the skin, that was on YouTube Shorts, but I'm not going to put it here because the girl was naked. I'm not putting that on my channel, but her skin was sagging and she was just laying down there, and I felt so sad because obviously people are trying to evolve with trends. What happens when the skinny look is no longer what is in vogue? What are you going to do? Are you getting these reversals because of trends? Are you getting this Ozempic because skinny is a new it thing? Or are you doing this because of you? Are you doing them because they no longer align to your values? Or are you doing that because other people are doing it? That is a very good question that you should ask yourself. For instance, Cardi B, in an interview with Jason Lee, she openly shared her experiences about plastic surgery. She expressed that her motivation was to attain what she perceived as the perfect body, the ideal body. However, what is the definition of a perfect body?
I like being perfect. I like a certain type of body, for myself. And if I want to do it, I do it.
The definition of a perfect body varies widely. And Cardi B herself, she's undergone numerous procedures that has evolved over time. There is nothing like the perfect body. Everybody is beautiful in their own unique way. Cardi B, she further disclosed that she got a nose job because she never liked her nose as a child, and she said that she got her nose from her dad. She got her dad's nose.
I always felt like I had a big nose. Before I was famous, I was like, damn, I got my daddy's nose.
Poppy don't have a big Poppy don't have a big
No,
nose.
my dad have a nose. And then the motherfucker gave it to me. But I was always afraid to do my nose. And I finally took that step.
I, for one, I relate to this sentiment because I have my dad's nose. As a child, I hated my nose so much. I used to get made fun of because my nose was short and flat nose. They call it flat nose, short nose. It's just like a cute button, while other people had pointed nose, smaller nose. Mine was just there, and I detested my nose so much, and I inherited it from my dad. And honestly, now my nose is literally an integral part of my identity. I actually do love my nose, and shout out to the girl that said, I love your nose. Thank you so much, girl, because I really do love my nose. And it also raises a very crucial question. If I had succumbed to the trends of maybe going for a smaller nose or having a BBL during the time where it was very popular, would I have eventually grown out of it and considered a reversal? That is a very good question that I actually did ask myself. Self-acceptance often leads to lasting contentment. Sadly enough, this trend is only on Instagram and on social media in general. Take BBL for example. How many people do you see on the road with an ass full with BBL? I don't know about America, but in the UK, I hardly see that, and Turkey is just an hour away. I and my girlfriend one time were going out, and then we seen this girl with BBL, and I was so surprised, we were shocked, and that's when we realized, oh shit, we don't see this thing in real life as much as we do on Instagram. We don't see this thing in real life as much as we do on TikTok. Social media has made it look like everybody has a huge bunda. Social media has made it look like there are no people with natural bodies walking around. Meanwhile, in reality, there are so many people with natural bodies that walk around. First and foremost, it's very essential to encourage authenticity and diversity in beauty standards. Embracing a variety of body shapes and sizes actually promotes a healthier and more inclusive perspective on beauty. In this ever-changing landscape, it's very essential to recognize and celebrate individuality. Aesthetic trends will continue to evolve, but when it comes to true beauty lies in embracing and enhancing one's unique features. BBL reversals should be approached with careful consideration, ensuring that the decision aligns with your personal values and your personal desires. Before considering any cosmetic procedure, it's very crucial to acknowledge that there are risks that are going to be involved. From surgical complications to dissatisfactions with results, the journey to achieving a certain aesthetic can be perilous. Apps and platforms that promote this procedure should come with a responsibility to educate users about the potential downsides. Lastly, fostering mental health is very crucial. Counseling and therapy can help individuals navigate societal pressures and develop a positive self-image. Like me, when it came to my own body dysmorphia issues, I sought out therapy, but I still suffer from body dysmorphia. But I just know that I'm managing it the best I can. I have a whole video on how I'm managing my body dysmorphia, but then again, like, I'm managing it the best I can. It's very important to create a culture that values mental well-being as much as physical appearance. In conclusion, the BBL reversal sheds light on the evolving nature of societal trends and also their impact on women's standard of beauty. By promoting authenticity, providing education, and supporting mental health, we can contribute to a more inclusive and empowering beauty culture. Lastly, if you found this discussion very thought-provoking, please do not forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's just keep the conversation going, and thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Before we go, let's take this video, oh god, I can't believe I'm saying this, but let's take this video to 100 likes. I can't believe I'm saying this. Let's take this video to 100 likes. Oh my days. Please share this video if you care. Honestly, I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I am super elated and super grateful. Honestly, I don't know if you guys would want to do this, but watch my video on abundant mindset. I had just quit my job, but I just felt like everything was going to be fine. If you watch from the beginning to the end, I did that video when I was low, when I felt like nothing was working. I felt like I was in a loop. I did that video, and the video after just blew up, and most of the jobs that I applied to got back to me. I don't take this for granted. I do not take this for granted. In real life, I'm someone who is filled with so much gratitude. I'm filled with so much gratitude that sometimes it could be very irritating. But I'm just the kind of person who I'm grateful for the highs, the lows, everything. It's not easy, but honestly, this just means the world to me. I never ever knew that there would be a time when YouTube would tell me. I knew there would be a time, but I never knew it would be sooner when YouTube would tell me that I'm a YouTube partner. I was looking at like maybe before next year ends, but it literally happened this morning, and I saw my first ads on my video. I'm so mind blown. I just want to use this opportunity to say thank you so much. Like, thank you. I've had imposter syndrome. I have cried. Like this morning, my best friend, she's played my video and she saw an ad and she was crying. Like, she was so happy for me because my friends know how much I love creating and know just how much I put into this. and having this curry. Oh god, you guys are gonna make me cry. I don't want to cry because my makeup is on fleek. I don't want to cry because my makeup is on fleek, but I just want to say thank you guys so much. I never knew that there'd be a time I'll have like at least 6. I was expecting to reach like 1,000 subscribers in 3 weeks. When I saw that my channel was getting traction, I was expecting to reach like 1,000 subscribers like within 3 weeks. And guys, I'm shaking because I'm super grateful. I'm trying so hard not to cry because I'm a Cancer moon, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support, the kind words. But thank you guys so much, and I can't even wait to be showing up to you guys every single week. I love you guys. Until next time, bye.